Hello everybody, welcome to the All Random All Mid League of Legends series. On today's episode, we are playing Sejuani, and she is very fun and all random all mid because she has a strong area of effect, crowd control, and damaging ultimate, and she can use it on the enemy carries, especially considering the fact that none of them have long range pokes, so she is able to tank out of all of them together. However, she can also deal with a lot of enemies that do have long range poke because she often builds a Warmog armor as a first or second item, and especially in ARAM when she has this health scaling that she necessarily needs to have in order to sustain from high poke champions, so that she can necessary health boost, so that she can eventually get a strong initiation on the Mordekaiser underneath their tower. Hey guys, welcome to the first ever iteration of my favorite new segment here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel. Rapping, kind of. It's where I, as your host, Dakota, rap, kind of. Anyway, we're playing Sejuani in the All Random All Mid YouTube channel series. That's not the name of the series. It's not called the All Random All Mid YouTube channel series. It's just the All Random All Mid series here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel, right? I skipped the middleman on accident. I apologize. You know, Zillion ulted me instead of himself on accident. And he apologizes. You know, internally. It doesn't have to always be an external apologization. Why you gotta do that to yourself? You ain't gotta do jack. 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 Well, you could do jack. You know, or Jill. Depending on your location relative, of course, to the hill. You know? Maybe you're a pail of water salesman. I mean, you got lifelong customers right there. For at least one purchase, right? Well, maybe that's not lifelong, but, well, if I have anything to say about it, and the goons have anything to say about it, it will be lifelong for Jack and Jill to just get one pail. Yeah, you guessed it. You know what I'm implying. They will recreate their personas and rebrand themselves anew in today's society. It will be like there's like a Japanese, like, where you die to yourself, and only in that way you can sort of transcend to become better than you ever could have been by doing something at some point. I should really maybe look up an idea before I start to talk about it, like I know anything about it. I mean, like, doesn't that sound like a smart thing to do? I mean, thinking about it now, I think it sounds like a really smart thing to do. You know what I'm talking about, dude? By the way, Warmog's second item, it matches exactly with the kind of rap. By the way, shields on Vayne. Listen, Vayne's at 25% health. She got a shield for the other 75% of her health. If that's not a rigged system, then I do not know what is. Well, okay, admittedly, that's an over-exaggeration for effect. Yada yada, you got me there, boo-hoo.
Oh no, he's using literary techniques to be more persuasive. Oh gosh.
Listen, you gotta relax, dude. You gotta just chill out and get a new voice. You know what I'm talking about? Just get a new voice. The one where you're like,
yeah, they're really going at us. No, don't lose that.
Like, you gotta stop with that, dude. You really gotta stop with that. You know, talk differently. I'm serious, man. You gotta just speak differently. Change yourself for the better. And this time, I mean it. I've said it before, but this time, I mean it. By the way, Zillion's done landing on the enemy Vayne, the most threatening character on their team. Good for us? Yes. Good for the enemy? No. But in the end, it is okay. We've traded one kill so far. And by traded one kill, I mean that they've all died, or they're all dying currently, and we didn't lose any, but maybe I should look up what the word trade means. How would you define a trade in League of Legends? This would be interesting, I think. Leave a comment, define a trade in League of Legends, and speak to me as if I were a new player, right? They say if you can teach a topic, then you truly know it. So, test your knowledge.